What year would you say was First Division first chapter? When do you think that was started?
That was started in 71.
Oh.
Yeah, and Spades was already big. We had people over in Brooklyn and Queens.
The largest gang in the city.
So we was already big. So I don't understand. I think hip hop had more to do with people not fighting and having fun also. So
I think more of the breakdancing came out, during that era. So that's probably what helped begin the culture and create most of the hip hop culture at this particular time, because everybody wanted to be somebody of a dance artist, style. So
I have to revisit that.
but you got 1,000,001 people making claims to hip hop. How many coming out the woodworks as soon as it grew big? But you had those who disputed it, saying that it's never going to be anything. But all of a sudden, since it exploded into what it is today, everybody wants to be a part of the beginning. Everybody wants to be the beginning. I mean, when we come together as Spades, you would see it's like a sea of people, right? Of a block.
yeah.
I would just say it's like a sea of people. It's unstoppable. Ruthless.
It didn't start off like that. We started off because we couldn't go in different areas of the Bronx. And we're black youth, and we'll get beat up if we go up, 2-3 blocks up the block. We'll get beat up. No, we had to stop that. So they formed it, the Black Spades, and we started going around, where we wanted to go. And if we had any resistance, we would take care of that resistance. We'll fight back. And once we stopped fighting back, then we was able to go further and further and further. Now, when the Black Spades changed presidents, supreme commanders, let's say, because we had one supreme commander believed in the community, he was giving us 5% of values, Muslim values, and things like of that nature. And we was going along with it because he was the president. Then we had another guy come in, Monk, to be the president, and Monk wasn't like that. Monk was, it was about criminal minded. He was about his business. So everybody had to, went wild. So yeah, I mean, we got ruthless, so we had to go ruthless. You had, because when you got a big organization, you don't know who you got. You have your person that you're talking to is a robber. He's robbing people. You got con artists. You got murderers. You have people with different type of people. So yeah, you're going to have ruthless people and doing ruthless things. So and we couldn't control everything. I think I was the first Black Spade DJ, and then the other Black Spade, Mario, started coming on and listening to me and hanging out. Then started playing with me, and we started going from parks in the areas to play, and and we went in other areas and played. And the reason we can do that because we was Black Spades, and nobody would dare come, and destroy my equipment or anything in there. And at that time also they had peace with other divisions, with other gang members. So it was like a free fall. We can go anywhere, spreading, dropping the music, and that's that's how it gets. It's not that everybody that was black that were DJs. After a while, if you see me being a DJ, you see Mario being a DJ, then you're gonna say, "Oh, I can do that. I can do that." So other people start picking it up on it, and they buying equipment, especially after the blackout.
I think they saw something they liked at that point. During that era, they saw, some fame and some form of fortune. So that's probably why they picked up on it so quickly.
And another way to make money,
And
because
right.
I mean, at that time, I don't think they looked up to the ball players and the drug dealers, and that's the only thing you can do as a black person to really make money at that time. I mean, and not too many of black people was, finishing school and going to college and stuff like that. It was a lot of dropouts. So, and they started doing drugs and, everything like that, it made a difference, So when they saw that, they was like, man, we can make money off of this. So every neighborhood started popping up with their own DJs. And that's how it happened. Everybody gave parties and everybody, and that's how it went.
And they started giving parties after party after party. It was crazy back then.
Hip hop existed because of the rebellion of the 70s, rules and regulations and the police, messing around, beating up the young youth. And the disco people making, the same music over and over again. Everything sounds the same. Disco, we were just getting sick of it. And, half the people that was, couldn't dance, just do the hustle. I couldn't hustle. So we just wanted to do our own thing. We wanted to wear the clothes that we wanted to wear. We wanted to, talk to people like we wanted to talk to people, and we wanted to be grown. Nah, I can't say grown. We wanted to just leave our own path. You know what I mean? And so hip hop came from rebellion, not letting people tell us what to do. And we're pushing back. That's hip hop for you. So with the Crossfade mixer and Herc Music and Bambaataa Records, everything came together as one, and then it exploded. And then the rappers started coming in and it went crazy. And then they started making records of what was going on in the streets. And once people heard it on a record and they heard it in the streets, they really went wild, because this is raw, this is really hip hop. And the industry didn't even know what to do with it. They wasn't touching it, Now they messed it up because the industry is into it now, and they making the music again, just like disco, duplicating the same sound over and over and over. When hip hop, the creativity in hip hop, that it can go either way. It can go so many ways. Don't keep doing the same thing. Make it fresh and new.
When Black Spades dance from the Bronx exploding, Universal Hip Hop Museum unfolding.
Breaking